The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello dear ones, how's it going? I hope you all are well and good. I'm good. We here in Norway, we are almost done with our summer season. So we are heading to the autumn season here. So it is pretty cold out and it's kind of rainy outside. So I really couldn't go out and shoot outside. So I'm at my home. So today, we will get into our session. Today I'm planning it a little bit different in the sense this will be like a interactive session with another communicative English teacher. Can you guess who is she? It's none other than Ashwini. I think she handles UP and high school, and I have seen her videos. It was pretty informative, and it was like something new approach to the communicative English. So today we had a discussion and we were thinking, why not to have an interactive session between both of us, and then educate you people with that topic. Okay, so today's topic, I told you it's kind of different. I'll tell you how. Normally I speak a lot about American English, British English. This is what we say in British English. This is what we say in American English. I used to orally, tell you this. But today, just to, create more impact on you and just to make you memorize more about this, I have bought some pictures. Alright, so I will be showing the pictures and explaining what English is it, whether it's British English or American English. But the twist here is like I will be representing the British English and Ashwini will be representing the American English. So this is like one language, two accents. So I will be concentrating on the British thing. I will be describing the words which normally Britishers use, and Ashwini will be representing American English and telling the same word what they say in America. So can we just begin with the session? All right. So this is like I have a set of pictures with me. So using the pictures, I think you can memorize more. So I'll go into the session. So before the session, I would like, Ashwini to talk a few words about our session, and, she'll speak about it. Yeah.
Hi dear ones, and hi San. You know what, I'm really happy that I've got an opportunity to join my bestie San in this session. You might be wondering who is San. She is none other than your favorite Sandhi teacher, and I call her with a nickname San. I'm so comfortable calling her like that. And currently she doesn't work at Gurukulam. Still, she works for Gurukulam. That shows her commitment to our school and her dedication to educate our children, right? Yes, I really want to appreciate that, San, and you are doing a great work. Yes, and San and I had a discussion like we both can represent American English and British English. So like how Americans call some words and how British people call some words. So that, yes, we thought it's a good idea to go with.
Okay, now I think let's get into this. So the first picture, I think this is clear for you guys. What is it? This is pretty, close to Norway, because in Norway we cannot survive without this. This is a jumper. Jumper. Have you guys heard about the term jumper? Yeah. So in British English, they call it jumper. And now Ashwini will say, Ashwini, what do you call this in American English?
Yeah. In American English, we call this a sweater. Sweater. Okay? Yeah, you know that very well. This is used in cold weather to get warmth, right? So in India, we call this sweater. Sweater. So that we can understand, we are using American English for this outfit. Yes, the pronunciation differs. Like in American English, it's sweater, and in Indian English, it is sweater. Okay, that's all.
The second image, what I have, I guess this image is clear for you. This is like key skills, summary, career, education, and all that. So when do we normally prepare this document? This document normally after our education, to apply for a job, we make this document. So normally this document contains your information, your education qualification, or rather your academic qualification. Then if you are, looking out for a different job, you'll be you'll write down your previous experience in this. Or if you're a fresher, the meaning of fresher is the one who just graduated, and then he just looking out for a job. So he'll be like adding all the academic qualifications, his hobbies, his soft skills, the languages he can speak and all that. So this is a format. This is a sample resume, R-E-S-U-M-E. So in British English, we call this resume. In Indian English, I think you guys have heard about the document named biodata. So the British English for this is resume. And
said in British English, we call this a resume. In American English, we call this CV. CV. The full form of a CV is curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae. CURRICULUM VITAE. Curriculum vitae. Okay. And yes, as she said, in India, basically we call this biodata. And I have heard many people calling like biodata, resume, CV, curriculum vitae in India. So we are all in all, I think. We call all these three names. Okay? And
right. So now image number 3. This. How many of you have eaten this? This is pretty nutritious, and we love to eat this in Kerala. Whenever I'm there, I love this. I buy this and I eat this. Normally I boil it with a bit of turmeric and eat this, because this has got a lot of nutrition value. What do we call this? So in British English, we call this maize. M-A-I-Z-E. Wow. Maize is rich in nutrition. It's a nutritious food. I love to eat maize. And
in American English, we call this corn. Corn. Okay? Corn. And in Indian English, we call this corn. Corn. Again, the pronunciation differs. Okay, in American English, it's corn, and Indian English, corn. That's all. And it's really healthy, and I like it when it is boiled with salt water. This corn absorbs the salt water, and it tastes so good. Okay, try it.
now The fourth image, I think it's clear. You know, a rented taxi. I think I will be reaching late home today, so I'll just call a taxi. Or I came home by taxi. So we normally say the word taxi. So what is it? When we use the term taxi, it is British English.
We call this in American English a cab. C-A-B, cab, okay? And yes, in India, we call this a taxi. As San said, here in India, we use British English for this, okay? In American English, we call this a cab. Okay?
It's like ice cream, or I don't know, what do you say? What do we say in Indian English? This is like something in sweet, right? Something, a delicacy, something in sweet. So what do we call this in British English? This is a ice lolly, ICELOLLY. Wow, I love to taste, or I love ice lolly. When it is summer, I grab a ice lolly and I eat it, right?
In American English, we call this popsicle. Popsicle. P-O-P-S-I-C-L-E. Popsicle. Okay? So as she said, in India, we call this ice or ice cream. And it looks so colorful. Yes.
So this is a mobile phone as per British English. So what do Americans say for this? Do they have a different version, or do they say that a mobile phone?
In American English, we call this cell phone. Cell phone. Okay, C-E-L-L-P-H-O-N-E. Cell phone. Okay, and you may have a question. We call it smartphone too, right? Yes, smartphone is the advanced version of cell phone. And you know, in India, casually when we talk, we don't say cell phone, mobile phone or smartphone, we just say phone, right? Like, when did you buy this new phone? Like that.
This image is like, normally we see this thing when we go out for shopping, right? So whenever we go to Big Bazaar, or whenever we go to some shops or somewhere, if we have to grab some stuffs, grocery or something, if you go to a shop, or in American English we say it's a store, or for a supermarket or a grocery stores, we see this thing very frequently, commonly, right? So we normally purchase a thing and put it in this. What do we call this? In British English, they call it a trolley. Okay.
In American English, we call this a cart. Cart. Okay? And in Indian English, we call this a trolley. So here we use British English. Okay?
The next image, can you see? Normally, when we buy something, you get this. Like, instance, I don't know, have you guys tasted the stuff called Milkmaid? It's a condensed milk. So you get this in a tin, right? The condensed milk in a tin. So in British English, we call this a tin. I bought a tin full of tunas. I bought a tin of Milkmaid condensed milk. So this is a tin as per British English.
See? In American English, this is a can. We call this a can, okay, in American English. And as San said, in British English, this is a tin, and also in India, we call this a tin. Okay, so here we use British English. Okay.
So you say, this is normally commonly found in our houses. We keep a torch with us, right? When suddenly the power goes off, we switch on the torch. Somebody says, oh, Mama, the power is off, please switch on the torch. So in British English, this is a torch, T-O-R-C-H.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one, in American English, we call this flashlight. Flashlight, okay? So, and in India, we call this a torch. Okay.
Now, last but not the least, can you see this? Wow, I love this. What do you call this? Normally when we make chicken curry, normally when we make egg curry or anything, we add this. And this is very fiber rich, this is too good for your hair, and this is good for your body. What do we call this? Normally when we go to a vegetable shop, we buy this. This is called coriander leaves, Coriander, coriander leaves. So in British English, we call it coriander leaves.
See. In American English, we call this cilantro. Cilantro, okay? Cilantro, cilantro. So in India, we call this coriander leaves. So here we use British English. In American English, we call this cilantro.
Including this, I thank Ashwini for her valuable time that she has given for this video. Ashwini, this means a lot for me, and I think for children also this is something new, because I normally speak orally about British and American, but this is a different version that we both are representing each language and talking about this. So I hope you also had a good time with me, and I'm sure that children will enjoy this session.
And thank you so much, San. I really enjoyed this session. It was very informative for me, and also it will be informative for our children. So thank you so much, and we will see in the next session. Till then, bye.
And thank you so much. That's it for the day. I will come up with a new video maybe next week. Have a nice weekend, or have a nice week ahead. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. Love you all. Bye bye.